Alright guys, so welcome back to the endgame guide. This is going to be part 1.5 because I had been requested to do a more like thorough and talk a little bit more while we're playing. So we're going to go ahead and keep on slamming maps. So all of the maps that have the bonus objective that's incomplete, we're just going to slam them down. And we're going to keep on going. And this part, I want to say, is still pretty good to watch. Like I'll talk more about certain things, but the thing is that not everyone's map experience is going to be different, but I did have this request, and you know, I'll read the comments, so I'll deliver. Ooh! Something did really big damage. And don't worry if you die during the campaign. Some of these monsters, the bosses, just get way insane. Oh, that might be actually a good item. Let's see what this is. Oh, prototype. Let's see what that's worth. That's worth like 3 or 4 chaos. Cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this in my trade bank right now. I should actually just use my own hideout button. It's fine. I'll do it similar to what most people would be doing here. So we're gonna go throw this in, and it's worth a couple chaos. So let's put it at 4 chaos. Sometimes when you use any scanner tool, like there'll be a lot of people that they'll do what's called a price fix, and this guy has had the cheapest one for an hour, and no one's bought it, which makes me think, well, depending on the rolls, it could be just a really bad roll. I'm going to list this, and if it doesn't sell, I'll lower the price. I just got a skill point, so I'm going to go ahead and activate it. And we're going to go continue down here and getting more HP. And we have a, the vault pass is kind of like a battle pass, but it's not a big deal. We don't need to get the things ASAP. But the reason why I want to list the thing ASAP is because an additional 4 chaos orbs would be pretty big for me. We have to go like kill the other monsters to access this. Look at this. Oh my gosh, the damage. So good. the on death, I don't know what happened there, but hey, it's okay if you die. No problem, just go in again. And when you do die, the important thing with PoE is to activate any buffs. I don't know why. It's the same thing with Diablo, and like they recently had a bunch of changes to like some of the affixes on the monsters. But like, why do things need to explode when it's like that thing was already dead? But it might have just shot out an explosion. I sit in the AoE. But when the monster's dead, I think all the other attacks should go away, but it's okay. It's totally part of the game, and as long as you're not dying consistently at like 90, don't worry about it. Because we're still getting insane XP. You're almost at the endgame fairy? Oh, congrats. Oh, we need to go up. This one has like a 4 boss fight. This one's one of the more annoying bosses because it has all these little like things. All the little like Venn diagrams that you gotta kind of avoid. Ideally, you just don't want to stand in the red one. The rest of them, whatever. Either way, you're losing damage. It's either enfeeble or you're slowing yourself down. Slowing yourself down is going to be... Ooh. Pick up any map that you see. Glacier's actually one of like my favorite maps in the entire game because it's really fast. So kill that boss, and then...
I'm not up to that just yet.
Now we go in the boss arena.
Die and be reborn.
Ideally, we eventually get a quiver that also has chain. It's one of the corrupted mods on it. Saves me basically ascendancy point, but chain is still really good.
Of being selfish.
case. It's like a really long boss fight. This is actually one of like the worst maps earlier on. It's just so dang long. This boss, you know, I ideally just want to sit behind him, but we'll be okay. Okay, we'll go back. You made a lot of chaos selling jade flasks. Oh, are you certain like rolls on them, or just like any jade flask? Because like for some reason people want them. All right, let's go do glacier. You can open up the map unidentified, but it's fine. And don't waste too much currency on re-rolling, especially the like the white maps, because they're usually easy regardless. Except for if it has reflect. If it has reflect and your build cannot do reflect, then that is a big problem. What is this? What is this that we just encountered? I don't know what we just encountered, but it seems like some super boss. What the heck is this? Tugohama. Yeah, I'm gonna, whatever this is, we're gonna kill it. Find out what it is. It could be it's like an arch nemesis monster or something. Is it just gonna happen in the map, or is this like a boss that I can beat here? That's something that Einhard needs to capture. Oh, that was the reward, I guess.
That really slowed me down.
What do we have here? These are probably not going to sell. These are like my old stuff that I just replaced. Let's try a grip's worth. Scanner tools sometimes have a little trouble. Whatever. It looks like it's probably one
I'm not
chaos
up
though.
to that just yet.
Oh, is there something coming out? Ideally, what I want to try to get is early on what I really like to get in the game.
Approach.
Oh, this is great. This is ultimate. This is what I actually plan to spec into. This is probably going to be too hard for us, but I'm going to do it anyways because this is my favorite thing in the game. So, Ruin is one that I don't want. Your critical strike is unlucky. That's fine because I have 0 crit anyways.
Be diminished.
So, how this league mechanic works, which is called Ultimatum, it makes you do a bunch of objectives, and if you can, like, you'll get, like, I can take this item right now, and this item is like, whatever, I don't care about it. Or I can go harder and get another reward. So, let's see. Skulls will appear. Okay, rare monsters have 2 additional. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. It's gonna get harder and harder. This has 10 rounds. That's probably pretty rare to get 10 rounds. But this is a maybe take an insane amount of damage. I don't know what just hit us. Probably stood in some sort of like AoE. But these get pretty insane for difficulty.
A choice of futures as before.
And also you get all of your previous rewards. You can preview all the rewards. But if you fail, you lose everything. Now this thing still sucks. So we're gonna keep on going. Monsters gain more attack speed, cast speed per second. They're alive up to 50%. Okay, I'm gonna do the blades one. This is unfortunately kind of a bad one because we don't have our full map because, well, half of it's kind of covered up. But watch the red little blades. They're gonna come spinning at us. And if we die, it's a rip. But the spinning blades is pretty easy to see.
Do you wish to keep your fortunes?
Can you scan with this? Oh, you can actually scan with the turbines. Okay. So we're gonna keep on going. More blades. Oh, they apply corrupted blood and hit. Nah, I'm good on that one. An informal totem that imbues with allies and enemies with speed. Powerful elemental bonus because enemies take 15 turns of maximum life per second. Life and energy shield. Okay, I'll take this one.
Relentless assault.
Either way, they're all going to be some sort of negative modifier. I guess except for crit for our build because we don't crit right now since we have one of the key passives. But these will get harder and harder, and the rewards will get better and better. But so far, none of these rewards are good. It's like 1 chaos. Okay, this is where I'd be like, all right, I'm going to take that, and if I can survive, that's great. I don't have any ruin. I don't want the corrupted blood. Monsters plus 50 all res. Ooh, that's pretty rough. Okay. And if we can complete this one, I'm just going to take this reward. Unless the next one is like several divines. If the next one is several divines, then, oh, you best believe I'm going to go for it. But the point of Ultimatum is to really push your luck. And I think this is the best League mechanic because it gives you the thrills of like, it gives you that adrenaline rush of like, man, I can get this. I can get this item. 20 crit multi on a flask effect is pretty interesting. But the rest of the stats aren't even good. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to take the rewards.
So be it. As disappointing.
I just want the Chaos Orbs in this. There we go. I don't know if this is worth anything. Is it worth like a 1 Chaos? Okay. That was 100% worth. And that is Ultimatum. And that's what I want to put my Atlas points into eventually. I want to get the Shrine first. It's always like the 100% the best. There's no arguing the Shrines are not like the godliest ones in the very beginning because just getting the guaranteed shrine lets you complete the map potentially so much faster. And eventually we will get the goal. What are we at right now? 4? I think the goal is about that price, so we can maybe get it right now, actually. And I'll show you guys what the goal does and why I love it, maybe within this play session. Let's see if we can get one. Another map, cool. As long as we keep on getting maps, that's great. But let's see if we can afford a goal. And do we have an upgrade here? Oh, this removes corrupted blood. Ideally, you want something that removes corrupted blood. I don't think this thing is worth anything. And there's probably no one that's going to want these items, but I'm going to list them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a tab. What I'm going to do with this tab is I'm going to put 1 Chaos Orb on everything. So if someone wants any of these, it's 1 Chaos Orb. Now, if I'm going to sell something for more, I'm going to go make this public, and then each item price. And then this one we're going to sell for 3. I'm going to try to make a quick sale on this, and I'll show you guys kind of the whole process. So anything that's in here is going to be 1 Chaos Orb. So I'm just going to basically use this as a dump tab, and eventually I'm going to stop having this dump tab. Oh, is this one better? Can I? Okay, this doesn't run anything, because this also gave me some resistance. Oh, pretty good start. Inspired learning, nice. Oh, what is this going for? 9, oh, okay. Several defines, nice. Usually that's like about 15. Okay, so sometimes you never know what people want. Like they're doing a very specific build that requires an exact stat, whether it's accuracy, resistances. They're looking for something to be exact, and you can sell it to them. For like 1 chaos, like you would be surprised what I've thrown in my dump tab and people actually buy, because again, there's maybe someone out there that's like, I need a ring that has exactly this much mana and exactly this much life because it works with something, and that's the cool thing with Path of Exile. And usually I make a dump tab, and if no one buys it, I go make another one. I fill them up, and then if nothing sells, then I relist everything for cheaper, or I'll just sell it to the vendors, and that's what I like to do. But this should sell pretty fast. It's like, it's as cheap as it gets. Maybe I can sell it for 2, because the other one's been there for, there's 3 now, and I'm gonna lower those to 2 just so I can make a quick sale. And the reason why is I want to try to buy the goal. So let's go ahead and purchase one if we can. I don't know if there's one for specifically 4, but the goal. Maybe I can find like a really bad one or a corrupted one for 4. Oh, okay, the lowest one is 5. And this was listed a minute ago. That's probably going to go by real fast. Wish I had the currency for it, but I think we don't. I could maybe sell for 1. It's almost 1. If I had 2, I could just give him that. I think we can just go to Lonnie. And most people are totally okay with if I just give him this, it'll be fine. Sometimes though they want the exact chaos, and oh, it's no longer available. Next one is 8, so that's what we're gonna need for the goal. And so we're gonna go ahead and get an extra Atlas passive, and yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, it didn't hit apply. There we go. And then, like I said, we're gonna get the shrine, and then I want to rush Stream of Consciousness ASAP. And the reason why I want that is because it is very, very good. Oh, wait, that's not that one. It's somewhere around here. I'm gonna check the stream. There it is. Stream of Consciousness. So I'm gonna rush that one to get more content in my maps, and we're gonna keep on going. So Let's see, what does this one have? No exposure, monsters. Oh, this one looks kind of... Okay. Oh, cool. Someone wants to buy these gloves. Perfect. So invite him over here. There we go. And it'll show you what item people want to buy. And if you need to be able to trade with people, you need what's called a premium stash tab. And I'll show you how to get that. So you go to shop right here, and you go to, it might be under specials. There's usually always a special, but stash tabs. You need to get what's called a upgrade to premium stash tab. It is one. Oh, someone else wants to buy something cool. This is $1, I think, and 50 cents, but like it probably requires you to spend like $5. It's like, you know, just like if you've played any video game, they say you can't buy the exact amount, but it is optional. You can list stuff on the forum, but realistically, it's much faster to do it this way. I can't access his hideout. We can just go back over here. What mechanic are we doing? Oh, we're definitely doing the, oh, he just TP'd to me, so I'm just going to wait for him. Sometimes people have a slow loading time, and it's better just to wait for them, because if you go to another area, and then they gotta go back, and then you're playing, you know, Ring Around the Rosie over there. So, there we go. Okay, there we go. And now we are at 6. Remember, we need 8 to buy the item, the goal. That's what we want. So, did we finish? Yeah, we just finished the glacier. That's where we got ultimate. Did we finish the map? I forgot if we finished the map or not. Okay, we definitely finished the map. And then now we're going to do whatever the next one is. So let's go ahead and do it. I ideally want to do the... Oh, perfect. Dorani's prototype. There we go. Like I said, I just wanted to sell everything really quick, because I want to get the shrines. I want to spec into the shrines with the goal. And as awesome as this is, I can swap for the bosses. Where's the prototype? You know what's crazy is this thing was super expensive in one league. I think it was like Calandra. It was like several divides because everyone wanted to play it. What it does is it makes the monsters around you have the same amount of resistance as you do. So you just give yourself negative resistances on lightning, and then you will get it. Now we can buy the goal. Perfect. So this is a really excellent item for starting out. They're all 8. Okay, well, so if 8 is the price, I'm gonna go put in maximum chaos orbs 8. And then the goal doesn't really roll too many stats that you would want. I mean, you get extra evasion and whatever. But the main stat that I actually want with the goal is actually probably just going to be like the life. So whatever gives me the most amount of life, 76. Okay. Okay, let's go get this one for 8. Bam. Then we can get this. And this is going to significantly, and I mean significantly, increase our speed. What are we at? 18 minutes here. And I know we're doing a lot of trade, but this is part of the ending game. This is like, you know, this is because... The whole point of this video... Oh, cool. Someone wants to buy this cluster jewel. 10C. What? That's probably worth a lot more. Oh. Hold on. Where's my locker? Oh, there we go. Oh, this is for this. More than likely, this guy is... Let's see what that item is. What is it? He's offering me Rapture Cut. I don't even know what the heck this is, but... Okay, cool. That's about what it's going for. Deep fried gems. Okay, so we're going to trade him. And now I'm going to try to get a lot more resistances so I can actually swap certain things. Cool. So, our rings are not required, right? I just had to make sure. And it's a good thing to test this out, because if your stuff doesn't work... I'm going to see if we have good resistances. Oh, really good resistances. Just want to make sure that our build still works. Oh, you know what? You have to be careful, because he has a bunch of auras on, and that's why we had all this awesome resistance. So, what we got to do is, let's go ahead and leave the party here. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to go in the map over here and check my stats, because I ideally want to have good resistances. Okay, so if I swap to... Oh, we need actual lightning resistance. And that's going to be fine. What I'm going to do, and it's really easy to buy rings for like a couple chaos apiece. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to try to move, because the goal would require, what am I playing, like 1 red? Okay, so this is what the goal would require. The goal would require us to get But what am I using? Because I'm using only a 4 link right now. I'm trying to move all of my stuff on the chest to my helm, so I don't need resistances, and then I can get double of the stats with the brand new. And I think everyone's playing this, so I think it's good for the playthrough, regardless of what build you're playing. Like, everyone goes Oath of the Magi. It's like the best thing in the game. If our defenses from the body armor are doubled if it has no socketed gems, and we have plus 100% bonus with one of these. And if I have, well, it's, I don't know where we put it in. It's with this one over here. So I have 100% increased evasion rating. So I have 100% increased evasion rating, and then that gets doubled. This is like crazy levels of defensive stats. And then I'm probably going to put my 6 link on my my bow, ideally, and then we're going to be good to go. So that's what I want to set up with the goal right now. So what I need now to get is as much resistances as possible. And the resistances that I need, I could probably replace our boots too. All this is giving us, ideally, every single slot needs to have evasion, because one of the nodes that I want to get is going to give us spell suppression, and it requires every single helm, chest, whatever, to have evasion. So now what we're going to look at is boots, and I'm going to go ahead and type in boots. Ideally, I would like to get 30 movement speed, but I'm not going to be too picky because I'm only willing to pay, let's say, like maybe 2 or 3 chaos orbs a piece on the 2 rings, the boots, and then that's all I need. So let's go ahead and hit search. Oh, we need to also put in boots, and then we'd also need to put in resistances. We want resistance total, and then we're going to hit search, and I'm going to search for the one that has life too. Let's also add that. Let's just throw like 30 life, not like a huge amount. There we go. See how many results we have. Bam, hit the total resistance, and then for a measly 3 chaos orbs, I'm getting 80 resistances, and it gives us some dex. Ideally, if I can find one that gives us extra strength, that'd be good too. I'm gonna browse a couple. This gives us extra chaos res, which that's pretty nice. But if I want to put in, let's see, how much movement speed do these give us? This one is 70. Let's go. We can do this. So we're gonna just have in like 70. That way we can sort through most of the things. So total resistance, what's giving us the most? That gives us dex. That's okay. What else can we get? How much evasion does that one have? 210. And the sockets don't really matter on this. Just looking for anything that like our character can really benefit from. If someone's maybe used some eldritch currency on some, like, so you can find people's like hand-me-downs that are like, okay, I'm done with this. And now we're looking at like in the 60s. But ideally, if you can try to get chaos resistance, that'd be like the most important one. So I'm just gonna pick this one because it's like the top, and like we can basically use every single stat in there. It's not like one bad stat in there. And we should also check which resistances do we need. Right now, we can use every single resistance, but we are begging for lightning. So ideally, okay, perfect, it has a bunch of lightning. So there we go. There's 3 chaos orbs right there. Bam. And we will hopefully get this in 1 second. So we need, what else was this giving us? Cold res. And then we're pretty much done with cold res. Hopefully this guy will respawn. And while we're waiting for him, we can whisper the next guy if we need to. And now this one would be kind of good because it has chaos res. And chaos res is usually a little bit more expensive to get. So it looks like that guy's AFK, whatever. We'll go to the next guy. It's not a big deal. If one person doesn't respond, go to next. Keep it moving. And oh, dang, we're already 23 minutes in. I'm gonna make this one a little bit longer because it's like the full experience here. Just let me go. I need to make room. Oh, okay, there we go. Had like no room. This one requires us to be level 70, and we're like right there, so it's fine if I didn't put in the level requirements because we could be skipping out on something really good if we do that. So I'm going to move. I want to use the goal ideally, but we're gonna have to reroll the colors and stuff. So this is great. It's got some extra life, and now we're gonna look into the rings. So I can go back to my filters and just remove the movement speed, and then as much resistance as possible on the rings. But in the rings, I may want to go, oh, I'm gonna have to type in rings as well. So I'm gonna go to show filters and go to rings. Oh, ring. And we're looking for as much resistance, but rings can give you an insane amount. Oh, this is no way that this thing is 2. No way. This is 100%. No. Is Ventur's Gamble like really easy? Oh, it's reduced rarity. Oh, it's double. Okay, that's why. You maybe don't get these because I was just like, wow, this is all positive, but then it has. Yeah, don't look at Ventur's Gambles because unless it has increased rarity, it has reduced quant, increased rarity. I mean, maybe. Nah, it's still pretty bad to get the reduced quantity. But yeah, be cautious on specifically Ventur's Gambles. All right, so anyways, let's look at the bonuses, because you could get extra, like, elemental damage here, and that would be good. So let's look at our defenses right now. Oh, we need to actually remove our helmet. The reason why we need to remove it is because the bonus, well, actually, we need to get the resistances from this to actually calculate it correct. But we definitely still need, let's see. I can math this out. So what do? Bust out my calculator over here. The goal will give us our cold res. And, well, actually, I think we'll be way overcapped on cold res. Because we'll have 37 plus 37. Is that what this has to? 35. That's 109. So we will be way overcapped on cold res. So basically, now we don't need cold res. This gives us also fire resistance of 38. So I would do 31 plus 38, which leaves us with 69, which means we only need a small amount of resistances, which is 6 fire res. Which is like so small, it's whatever. So now what I want to focus in on is getting my lightning resistance. That's what we actually need. And this amulet is absolutely garbage. So I want to replace the amulet actually before anything. But you'll see I need to have the strength for this. So I need 21 strength on an amulet. Unless I'm willing to put in another... Wait, how much do I need? Is 21? That's so unfortunate because I get 20 in my next level. And I need one more. Is it because of a gem? That's 115 strength on that. Well, dang, I don't really want to put in another point. And this is something that you'll have to tackle. Everyone's build's going to be different. We could definitely get a much better... that doesn't give us increased elemental damage during flash effect. I could probably replace this as well. So, it's all about replacing your pieces of gear. And just with those 10 Chaos Orbs, you can see how many upgrades we can get. We could probably get some more damage on our rings, but I need to actually... specifically look at getting lightning resistance and then just like life. So ideally we have lightning resistance, and let's just say like 20 something for minimum, and then we'll sort by the amount of lightning resistance that it's giving us. Oh, 115 off of one ring, that's great. And increased lightning damage. I mean, there's probably not going to be too many things for this price range. Dang, that's like 100 and something resistance. We have, okay, we have cold, we have fire, and that pretty much covers all of our resistances, even for a while. So, that's 33 life, though. Can we bump that up to... How much lightning resistance will give us again? 45? Because we'd still have to get one more piece with it, right? But that solves a lot. We actually do need a big chunk of it, so, you know, I'm just going to go... And sometimes it's better that you just, like, take the initiative, even though this is mostly buying simulator right now. I need to just buy things because 2 chaos is like whatever. I can just farm up and get something better, and it's going to be much more efficient to spend money versus waiting and browsing through 30 different things. Sometimes it's just better to do that. So we got ring number 1, and the next ring, all it needs is, oh, he's got a cool anime thing. It's kind of cool to see the different things. Bam, we got that. We have that ring set up, and this should solve most of our resistances. Yeah, once we throw on the goal over here, well, the problem is if I throw this on, it's going to give us, like, crazy resistances. And so, we should be good on that. We can also try to 4-link that. That's probably better if I 4-link this versus making this, because then I have to convert the colors. And eventually we're going to get a 6-link, so that will be replaced. So that'll be probably better. Because the helmet... I want to keep the armor empty. Could I actually... have 2 empty? I don't know, I was thinking if we keep the helmet empty, I could not even need the resistances, and I could just run 2 super offensive rings with no life, no resistances, and get a huge amount of DPS boost. But I'll worry about that later. So now that we got ring number 1, I want to get ring number 2, and then my belt, and then we're going to be good. Slaydra, can I direct you to a bone shatter or melee loot filter? So once again, I got you. So just like any build, here's what I would recommend. So you said a bone shatter, right? So we go to poe.ninja, type it in, bone shatter, or whatever build that you're playing, right? So I'm going to go to bone shatter, and I'm going to go I'm assuming you want DPS. I want to look for DPS with at least like 4,500-ish life. And here we go. Melee gang member. Here you go. I'll copy and paste it right in the chat for you. There you go. And that's going to be one of the best Bone Shatter builds in terms of DPS. Now, sometimes you got to be cautious because sometimes people will cheat the POB. Look out for that. But I'll also link you this in the chat. Bam, you've got all the top DPS builds. I sorted them by DPS. Now, be cautious though. No one really does this at the very, very start of the league. But you'll see sometimes people with like 2,000 life. And it's like, bro, 2,000 life, you're going to be dead in 1 second. You're doing it for leaderboards, right? So be cautious on that. Anyways, next up. So we've solved with this, our cold resistance are capped. Our fire resistance are going to be capped. Our lightning resistances are still a little bit under. So we need 20 something more. But I think this gives us resistance too, right? Oh, shoot. What does this give us for resistance? 8? It's like negligible. So I'm going to take 53, subtract 8, which I get 45. And then we're going to do 45 minus 75. So we need 30 lightning resistance in the next ring. And then we're res capped. So let's go ahead and do that. So next ring, lightning resistance 30. Total resistance, don't need it. I only need the lightning resist. And then we can now try to get some damage. So what would I like for damage? Lightning. Just elemental damage to attacks. Sort by highest for the 2, 3 chaos. There we go. Bam. Oh, 20 chaos res too. That is... No way. No way. No way. If I get this for 3, I'm gonna be... Oh, wow, dude. 3 chaos orbs. What a steal. What a steal. Let's go. Next person. Wow, that is a steal that has chaos res too, because that helps out a little bit. Oh shoot! I just saw one with all attributes. Oh well, but it has int on it. That's a good. Oh, it was +3. I just saw that there was another one with like +3 to. I just saw the word attributes and I got excited. I didn't even check how much life did this one have. I just saw that it had. Honestly, I probably should have scrolled down a little bit and like looked. Oh, I forgot. We're desperate for sockets. I forgot. Because our build, like I'm not gonna buy it now because I only got 2 chaos, so we're good with this. And at this point, we're gonna be your solve resistances. So fire and cold are coming with this. All right. Well, cold's gonna come with the helm too. And then the next step, our last step before we're ready to go, and this goes with all builds. This is why it's perfect. Now you might not need elemental damage. You might want physical, but again, I'm showing you guys how to trade, which is, I'd say, one of the most important parts of this game. Oh, I don't know where that tab is. Sometimes when I play PoE, I have, like, I'm not even kidding, I will have 50 tabs open. Because I'm, like, looking at, like, several different items. I got so many tabs up for, like, the trades. Oh, shoot. I don't know if, did I close it? Maybe I closed the tab. Oh, well. Go open another one. All right. So what do we need now? So what we're looking for now is a belt with as much life as possible. Oh, I forgot this adds resistances, too. It's probably fine, though. 45 years. Oh, yeah, we're good. Oh, we need amulet and a belt. All right, so I got one chaos orb apiece. Although this gives us all attributes. Oh, what do we need? We need literally 1 strength, right? I think we need 1 strength. Well, it says 21, but that's in 1 level I get another 20. So what I need now is a belt with 1 strength. It seems so dumb to put this in, though. Oh. But what I can search for is maybe a Stygian Vise, actually. For 1 chaos orb, I'm not getting a Stygian Vise. Alright, so let's go type in belt over here. My bad, my face was in the way. So we type in belt, and then I type in, like, what do I want on a belt? Well, I want life. Strength. And I actually do want armor on this build. They spell armor in European style, so it's, I think it's armor local. Oh, no, is it not that one? Armor, is that what it is? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's go back to the filters. Life, give me 50 life. Literally 1. Let's see if we can get 1 for... Okay, cool, we have so many. 500 armor. Dang, look at all that strength, all that life. Regen, ooh, that's pretty sexy, actually. I like that. Oh, I forgot to say that we only have 1 chaos orb. Okay, most armor. 400. Okay, let's do a little bit of browsing here. Stun duration, that's kind of useless. There's a massive amount of strength. Life, mana, fire res. Okay, that one's pretty good. Elemental damage with attack skills. Okay, cool. I'm looking at this one right now, the Loath Girdle. I'm going to copy it so I know the name of the one that so far it's looking pretty solid. Oh, we got a 19. Okay, I'm looking at this 19 one right now. This Chimeric Bind. This is looking pretty good. It's got 2 resistances here, so I can maybe swap off one of these rings later. Because when you're looking for pieces of gear, and this is like kind of one of the most important things when you're building your character, is actually like thinking about, well, in the future, what do I want to swap to, right? So I'm just going to go for this one. Where was that one, actually? Was that Chimera? Yeah, 19 elemental damage with attack skills. Let's see what we can get. So if we get that one was at 19. Is there anything beating this one? There's only 4 options. Okay, well that makes things easier. So what's the what does it look like now? More armor though, because I'm not gonna have very many items that actually have armor. All right, so what's the most amount of life we can get? So we have 98, 82. Okay, so basically just not this one. This has 50. So we only have really two that we're looking at. So these are the final 2. We can get the Brimstone or the Chimeric. So stun duration doesn't matter, and we have 51 regen. So what's the difference? We're gonna already be res capped regardless. 390 to armor, so this one's more armor. So we can take more armor or the 51 regen. Let's see. Because I also think about like what can sell in the future too, so you can kind of factor that in. This has like way more like resistances. The other one has a little bit more armor, or more strength. I think I'd go with this one. All right, so let's go ahead and grab this one. If not, we have another person. So hopefully he will respond. Okay, perfect. And we're gonna go teleport towards him. And then we have lastly our amulet. And we're going to use the last one for the amulet. Grab this belt. Now we can swap off this amulet. Oh, that's right. I need to gain the next level, and then we're good. So the next step is, and the final step, and then we're actually done. Then we can actually play the game. Actually, no, we're going to try to move this over, but this is part of the experience. So now what we're going to do is we are going to swap. Oh, and we have to level up 2 times. So the next thing we're going to do is now we're going to swap the amulet to something that actually gives us damage. And what I'm going to do that makes it much easier is I'm going to import my own character over here to the path of building. So I'm going to import. This is a tool. If I remember, I'll link it, but it's just Google path of building and type in community fork build. That's the one that you want. Fork, F-O-R-K, if you see on the bottom left right here. Because the reason why you want that one is because it updates faster. Anyways, we're going to now go to the items here. I'm going to go to amulet. Oh, where's the amulet? Amulet. Okay, so I'm going to go, and when you do this for the first time, you're going to have to go to our skills. We're going to have to select whatever skills, including the full DPS, and then you go to items, trade for these items. We're going to go to amulet, find the best for 1 chaos orb, and it's basically just going to calculate all the weights for us, and it's going to find out which one is the best for our build. And this one over here, we're going to have for, ooh, okay, I don't know what that dire thing is, but it gives us cold, lightning, accuracy, life, cold resist, and we get to gain some life for attacks. Okay, cool. Whisper for 1 chaos, so that's going to copy and paste the thing that I would normally have to like go for. And so if we can get this for 1 chaos, we are done, which is awesome. And if he doesn't respond, there's more. Hopefully this guy will respond though, because that one was looking pretty sexy because it had an anoint on it. But if it doesn't, we'll go to next one. Bam, next one over here. This one gives us some chaos resistance. Ooh, great. Okay, the guy didn't whisper us, no problem. Go whisper this guy next. Keep it pushing. Is this the same guy? No, okay. Sometimes like the usernames, since I can't read, I don't know if this, I think this one's Korean. Since I can't read it, you know, sometimes I need to double check, or if it's in like Arabic or Russian, sometimes it's hard to tell. So now, I think it was this guy. So now we're gonna go to his hideout, get this item, and finally get our build rolling, man. finally get to play after removing a couple more things. There we go. And now we have all of our stuff ready for when we level up. Now, we also have one last thing to do before we actually get to play the game. Dang, we're already like 40 minutes in. Okay, this is like longer than expected, but hey, there's a lot of good knowledge here. Okay, let's leave. And then we're also going to do the lab in the... I don't know if we're going to do it in this one. I mean, I feel like the lab's kind of redundant because I've covered it in the... Well, if you've gotten this far, there's no way you could have not done the labs. But if you haven't, then, well... I'll show you kind of what we should be doing, but the more important thing is actually this whole trading stuff and like understanding what you need to actually use to upgrade your pieces of gear. So we had the amulet ready. We need what, 2 levels? Okay, we can gain 2 levels. We're so close. Okay, and then we also have the shrine stuff ready. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this, and this is gonna be random if we hit this or not. I have to remove all the gems away and move my face out of the way. I can do this in this little like stash here. So what I'm trying to do with this now, I don't have any currency, so I can't buy another one. So it comes down to in 8, can we actually 4-link this? Come on, please, 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 please don't troll me. Oh, we got it. Okay, now we're so lucky, man. All right, wow. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Okay, we're good. And then now we're gonna remove all the things out of this. Can we survive without the seal skin? Yeah. I mean, would I like to put it in here? Sure, but I can't, so we're stuck with it. Anyways, mark on hit. Oh, no, 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 no. Ooh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. And the helmet. Here we go. So I'm going to quality this thing up. The quality will increase your chances of getting more sockets in it. I don't have any more of these. Ideally, you get to 20, but it's okay. Now, I have 24 of these. I'm just trying to get it to have, what? 3? I mean, ideally, I would get 4, but there's 3 right there. Okay, there's 4. So I want mark on hit. And I want sniper's mark. And now we lose out on the extra resistances, but I've already solved the resistance problem, which is great. And now we should have an insane amount of defense. Let me see if this actually changes it. It does. Oh my gosh. So how much does this actually give us? Oh my gosh. That gives us so much armor. Look at this. This is wild. Like, I can't believe this, like, works. It's so crazy. I think I'm gonna not run... Normally, like, how I play Mana Forged Arrows is I make another 6-link setup with power charges and everything like that. But I can maybe swap that to my, like, boots or something, because this is just so astronomically huge to have all of these defenses. Look at our evasion. We go from 69 to 11,000? Oh, my... And you know what I find even crazier with this, and it's gonna get even stronger, is... I think we can get the armor mastery. Oh, they spell armor. It's European. Armor mastery. Isn't there like you can get? Where's the? Is it like further down here? Oh dang! Is it really that far? Okay, maybe it might be too far. It is pretty far. I mean, I don't really mind going here. But if I go this route, I could go pick up the extra life nodes, and there is projectile stuff. It's not like that bad. It's like, I don't know. We'll think about it. But, okay. And there's Golem's Blood, which is pretty nice. Anyways, where's the armor mastery? It's this one. So the one I wanted was, oh, it doesn't give you double from chest anymore? They changed it. I think it used to give you double from chest, right? But now it's increased armor from boots and gloves. I don't want that. Increased armor if we've been stationary. Maximum all resistance if all of them have armor. Okay, I don't, well, 1%. 1 armor per 2 strength, 300. Okay, I don't even want that anymore. Instead, I think I'm just gonna scale like the extra armor. That's fine though. It's still like getting that thing was absolutely massive for us, and we're gonna get so much stronger. All right, let's continue now. Now that we got our character like incredibly tanky, man, it's gonna be great. Like this is insane amount of survivability. Like in terms of physical damage reduction, 50. Like we have 3k armor.
I'm not up to that just yet.
On this, and we haven't even scaled our armor yet. Like now I have 15k armor. Okay, it looks like this thing is like super tanky. Oh, also I need to make sure our accuracy doesn't exceed a certain amount. Where's accuracy? Oh, we have 30.05. Okay, so we're still good. The reason why is we have one of the passives that gives us more. Woo! We're about to level up now too. And we need 2 levels. And I think with this level we can swap to the other amulet. It's going to give us massive DPS, right? Like what's our damage right now? Oh, with buffs it's like 30, 40, 40k, something like that. Okay. And now we can swap to this amulet. Oh, well, we have to put in the skill point for the extra strength. Bam. And let's see our damage. 34k, 38k. And all of this is going to start getting way higher. Let's go to the arena. Let's just fight the boss, move along, because we have like a couple maps. And we just want to keep on going. Oh, we got the double bosses spawning in. Can't wait to get like a nice 6-link setup, but I have to get in the bow because I like the Restless Defiance a lot. And with the bonus of Onslaught, I actually think it could be like one of like the better choices now, especially since the item is so cheap. Like later for less than a divine, we could probably get a 6-link, a spine bow. I don't think this is worth anything though. I don't need that. I don't think this thing's worth anything. But sometimes like it could be worth 1 chaos. Okay, cool. 1 chaos is still 1 chaos. I mean, I have 0 chaos at the moment, so it's good. Did I say Absolution? Oh, Absolution, like the skill? I played it, was it last league? I played Absolution in the league or 2 ago. Actually, I think it was Crucible. We played Absolution. It was okay. There was like a bunch of bonuses with it, so I messed with it. And I think these are, yeah, these are the old rings, but you, like I said, you never know what people pick up. And then with this over here, we need to be 1 more level, which we will hit in this little play session here. And we're going to grab that shrines. And once we grab those shrines, oh, the goal is going to be fantastic. 5 tormented spirits, monsters blind on hit. Whatever, just, this is okay, it's still a white one. Okay, we've done this one. I want to look for the maps that I haven't done. Ideally, and this is kind of good to show off. Let me just dunk all these in my dump tab for like 1 chaos. And like if a bunch of people whisper you, you can, oh, I think I put in a map that you can actually use, but it's okay. We'll worry about that later. No one's going to want to buy this. Okay. Okay, so Pier we've done. Lab we still need to do, but we need to re-roll it. What I like to do also is grab these items and put them in our inventory, so if I need to re-roll them, we can do so in the very beginning. Avoid ailments is fine. As long as it doesn't say reflect elemental, that's like the one I gotta be spooked out about. I think I accidentally grabbed 1 more map. Where's my map tab? Okay. I think I put 1 of my maps in. Oh, no, I didn't? Okay. Or did I put it in like the 1 chaos? Oh, we need this one? This one, whatever. Sometimes people will buy like the earlier tier maps. Oh, we have the reward. Okay, let's keep on going. And I'll show you guys how insane this, the goal is once we get the bonus, which is in, what is it? 1, 2, 3? I mean, we can still find a shrine regardless, but having that thing is going to make a huge difference. Oh, is this... this is a really bad map. The reason why is it has a mechanic that's kind of unfair. If you don't kill the boss within a certain duration, you just die. It's very mean. Oh, there's a shrine right here. Resistance shrine. And the goal can spawn in shrines as well. Cool, got some jeweler orbs. What's that? Blacksmith. Oh, this is the shrine that we want. We're gonna go super fast with this. Okay, we don't want the laboratory. We want to go straight to the boss. And I want to try to kill the boss as soon as possible. If I can kill the boss within the next like 30 seconds, it's big because that boss is very annoying. Then we're gonna do the next lab. I don't know if we can get to it in 20 seconds. Oh, we got body block. Oh, we want to pick up all the maps. In case we run out, we still have our, like, you know, other maps that we can do. I want to get as much a bonus of this as possible. 4 seconds of it. This guy's really mean. It's one of the most unfair bosses, I think, for like beginners. Portal. Nope. Okay, got him. Almost ripped though. You can see like how annoying that boss is. Super annoying. Alright, so next up, suppress spell damage. We don't do spells, so all good to go. You can do them when they're yellow too. It doesn't have to be specifically blue. The harder that you go, it's not gonna matter. Oh, Therion, you love my YouTube videos? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Is this game crossplay? I don't believe so. This is another sort of difficult map. And I say sort of because it's not as difficult as the last one, but it's just the boss comes out like twice. And he has a move that can hit you for like a decent amount of damage. Grab the shrines. So the shrines are appearing because we have the goal, but they're not like the real shrines. They're like these. They're called lesser shrines, but you still get a huge benefit. And 50. Okay, I'm gonna hopefully show you guys. I'm gonna play until I get to show you guys like the goal, because it is like incredibly, like the goal with the like bonus stats of like an actual shrine that always spawns in. If you get the speed one, it's gonna look like we have a headhunter, which is like a really expensive item, and it's the closest that you'll ever get in this game to a headhunter for like 8 chaos ores. Like there's nothing else that's gonna give you the same feeling. Now it does require you to get a shrine to spawn in. And it has to be maybe a shrine that does damage, but it's just gonna make our like damage go through the roof, and it makes the speed go through the roof, which is ideally what you want. We're gonna eventually we're gonna SNS Mark, which is a helmet that lets us teleport constantly, but right now it's probably not gonna be the best. We can use our boots very soon. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, that's why I don't like this boss. Those things hit very, very, very hard. But we're res capped, so okay. Perfect. Now we go next. Go put in one more point. I think one more point and we get the upgrade. Yep, one more map. We get the upgrade. So we've done that one. Avoid elements is fine. We don't even crit, so it's fine. No problem. Damage reduction while injured is base with resilience. Low life. Oh, okay. Wait. Getting that glyph to 10? Ah, okay, you're talking about Diablo. Okay, you have to get the glyph to 50 to feel a huge difference. The glyph to 50 will be massive. Oh, we just got a new League mechanic. This is first time seeing Legion. Just you click on it, it's going to open up and summon a bunch of monsters. And the only one I really care about, honestly, is the currency one. So you see some of these monsters will have like a little icon on their head. I don't really care about any of these. How's our resistance? Oh, they're already like... Oh, it's because we maybe have the shrine. Yeah, we got the shrine. This boss, you gotta like activate all these little like switches. But you'll see our XP goes up really fast in the very beginning. And once we do the next lab, definitely do want to get, at some point, get that corruption for a chain. Chain, additional arrows, these are all great. But I don't even have the setup for massive damage for chain yet, which will be when we get the Asinus Mark helmet, which will mean we cannot use the goal anymore. I always love getting the goal earlier on in the league because it's so great. Because Asinus has no defensive stats. Like this will at least get evasions and life, and we need to eventually get spell suppression, which I think I'm going to be getting very soon. Now this boss is kind of annoying. I don't know why we got so many annoying like maps in the very beginning of the early tiers, but it's how it goes sometimes. But like, see how this resistance are like so good. We have like 78, 79 to all the resistances from the shrine, making it so we take so much less damage. I think the Syndicate just popped up while we were doing this. So these guys, I think this is the first time I've shown off Syndicate. But these guys, if you just hit on something, they'll give you an item. I usually just interrogate. And some of the items will have like alien language on it. And what you do is you talk to June, you unveil it, you throw the item with the alien language in, and what it's going to do is let you choose whatever mod that you want instead of the alien language. And it's going to also unlock it on the crafting bench, which is kind of cool. So then you can craft later with whatever mod you unlocked. So now we're going to go to the arena boss, which is in one of these. Oh. Where's the arena boss? Is it this one? No? Oh, did we not activate it yet? No.
I'm not up
Oh,
to
it's
that
right
just
here.
yet.
It's a big one. But we're going to eventually get a lot more damage. We need to get a 5 link at this point, but we need more currency first. Oh, here we go. Here we go next. Next area. Summon our ice golem again. I don't think we really have to have it out. It's just that at one point I needed my ice golem because I was barely reaching the threshold of the accuracy from the one of the nodes that we had. The key passives, which is precise technique. So now that we've got this, we get guaranteed shrines every single time. And when you open the next map, let's see, we have the estuary. Let's go ahead and slam this in. Unique boss. Well, there's a lot of mods. It's fine though. Just go for it. I'm not going to waste currency on rerolls yet. We'll worry about that later. Unclaimed items, a random map, orbs of unmaking. Special Maven's invitation. That could be worth something. All right, so let's go ahead and go over. This game looks dope, but I feel like I'm too far behind, not played, waiting for PoE. PoE 2 and PoE 1 are going to be different, D1. And if you need a guide, I got a guide already ready. We're actually like playing right now. So once we see that one shrine on this map, you'll see how godly it is. And there's another shrine effect where you get to get double shrines. As in when you pick up one shrine effect, it gives you 2 shrine effects, which makes your gameplay experience insanely, insanely good. Hopefully we'll come across the shrine before we fight the boss. Okay, the boss already? Okay, I want to find the shrine here so I can show you guys like the power of the goal. Is this? Oh, that's another one that spawned in. It's the resistance one, but the goal will make your life so easy. We just leveled up so we can swap to these boots, which will give us even more resistances, which we really don't need at this point. But we haven't hit the actual shrine. This is the actual shrine. Oh, it's an armor one. This isn't going to matter too much, but I mean, we're going to have a lot more defenses for sure. We have another armor shrine, but we already have like the big one. And you see on the top left the duration of the shrine. It's a minute and a half. And so we have a minute and a half of just like this massive amount of extra armor, evasion. Like, look at our stats. Let's go into the boss first so we can keep this as long as possible. So look at this. Look how much armor I have. 25,000 armor, 32,000 evasion. We can even get even more resistances. It makes it so like the end game genuinely becomes pretty much a base roll when you have like a bunch of shrines on the boss, because a lot of the bosses may have some sort of mechanic or something where you gotta dodge and so you don't have to look at the screen. And eventually, once we get the Astos mark, you don't even have to aim. I can literally aim anywhere with Nimbus, and we'll just start hitting the boss. Unfortunately, this boss is kind of annoying because he's in this little cave area. It's hard to get all of my different Mirage archers out here to do some damage. I guess we just sit here and just fire on them. There we go. And I don't know if Iron Commander's worth... Okay, anything? No one uses it. Okay. And let's go do one final map over here to Random Dock, since we're like almost at an hour point, and this is like kind of what I wanted to do. So now we can focus in on getting some more defenses if we want to. We can get spell suppression. I think that is something that I do think is good. Whoops, I don't even want to put a point into. But I'm kind of feeling like we could definitely use some damage. While we don't have 100% spell suppression, we have so much damage reduction. I want to get some damage. So I'm going to get this chance to freeze, shock, and ignite. I think that'd be like great. In fact, you can grab all of these nodes. I think it's great. Eventually, we're going to get crit, and then we can roll off of the chance to needing to... Blind is not good, but it's fine. Again, I'm not going to re-roll with the currency earlier on. But next thing we're going to is Stream of Consciousness. So you can see kind of the points that we've been putting into. And this is the one that we want. So we're going to path, go down here, and grab Stream of Consciousness. Eventually. And then also doing the lab. But we'll do this one over here. And you guys will be able to understand kind of like the basics of it. Now we should be picking up all of the 6-socketed items, so we can sell them for the jeweler's orbs. I kind of was too lazy there. Sometimes I get too excited about doing the endgame map. Like, I just want to go. Let's get another shrine. Hopefully it's the movement speed one. It's not. Oh, we got another shrine over there. Okay, offensive ones. But even the defensive ones are so good. I mean, it just gives you so much stats. And ideally, you want to grab the shrines, then go straight to the boss. Yeah, we definitely could use some more damage. This one is this one's increased monster damage. So you have extra physical damage, lightning. I mean, normally this would be kind of a little bit dangerous, but you can see since we have all of the shrines, easy peasy, more resistances. Like the goal will spawn shrines when you kill. It's not 100%. It says when you kill an enemy, but it's not like every kill. That'd be crazy though if it did work like that. But we need to do our third lab for that 60% more damage. I think our clear speed would be so much better. I'm not gonna bother killing him. He's a little too tanky for us. Oh, there we go. Brutal. Oh, we got our Ursine Pelt. Oh, Rat's Nest. That might be worth a Chaos Orb. I think that item's gotten really phased out, but it used to be like a kind of good offensive item. Gives you extra move speed, attack speed, gives you good crit, but it has no defensive stats other than evasion. Dang, where's the boss? Alright, that's fine. We got another offensive shrine. That's good. Looks like the boss is going to be over here. At top left. Yeah, eventually we're going to get our shrines, our flasks to be all auto so I don't have to hit them anymore. Oh, there's a shrine right there. Dang, it went away. If you warp out of areas, it will delete the shrines, I think, with the goal. And we have 18 seconds of this bonus damage. Maybe we'll kill one of these and I'll generate a shrine. Alright, let's go get him. And the reason why we move around is so we can spawn more of those little clones. Okay, there we go. We got a scouting report. So, we're going to go continue putting points in. Like I said, we're going to be pathing over here and getting the stream of consciousness. And grab any of the crafting recipes, as that will be useful later. And we got a report. So, what we can do with some of these reports, I'll show you what we can do with them. So, let's go to Kyrak and we can do a Atlas mission. So, if I haven't completed any of these, I would want to do them. But what I can do with this Atlas mission over here, if I go to Atlas missions, and I go and right click on this, it's going to reroll them. So if let's say I complete, like this one's already complete, right? Let's say all of them were completed. I would reroll and get another one. Let's say I'm out of maps. Always check him. He will rotate his stuff after you do one of the missions. But like you can see over here, I haven't done this one. Okay, let's go grab this one. But also, I want to make sure I don't already have this one. What I recommend you do is to check to make sure you don't already have it set up. Here's how I like to organize my inventory. Ideally, I'd get rid of all these things that are let me actually do it fully so it's better if I fully do it. Let's see if the Rat's Nest is worth anything. What? It's actually worth something? 5 chaos? Ooh. Are there price fixers on this? Let's list it for 5 and see if 100 people message me. That's really great if I can sell this for yeah, if I can sell this for 5, that's even good. But if it's worth 8, there could be what's called price fixers. I don't think this is gonna be worth anything. Maybe I can get 1 chaos off of it. And once this inventory becomes full, these are all 1 chaos items. I'm dumping everything. I'm selling everything to the vendors, for nothing. Go ahead and throw these in. Okay, so we've cleaned up the inventory, right? So I'm going to put all the maps that I'm about to run over here, and each map has a symbol. It's better probably to read the names, but if you recognize the symbol, then some of them are actually pretty close. So we're going to go to the purchase. Purchase the maps before you actually do the mission, because the mission will give you brand new sets of maps. So this one I don't have Overgrown Shrine. Pick it up. What else do we got? We got Castle. Now, obviously, you're going to have to pay your Orb of Chances. Cemetery. Oh, we just picked up Cemetery. So even though this one's new, okay. So I didn't get 1,000 messages, so it's fine. I'm not going to be too worried about it. Even if the item is worth 8 Chaos Orbs, I genuinely don't care. It's fine. It's not a big deal. But we're going to be able to get the 5 Chaos Orbs. And now with this 5 Chaos Orbs, what I ideally want to try to get to really increase my DPS. We can also go to the Express Plaza. So, ideally, we can do the lab. And on top of that, dang, this is a pretty good item. Do we mess up our cold res? Oh, sweet. We have so much cold res. We're good. Because goal. So this doesn't hurt our stats at all. I mean, it's going to lower our damage, but I can get another quiver with damage. That's not a problem. So one of the best things in this game to get really sexy clear speed is to get chain. Now, this gives you +1 chain, but it's an ascendancy. I would much rather get extra projectiles or 60% potential more damage. Like, that's going to give me a massive amount of actual damage. So what I like to do on a quiver, and I'll see if there's any right now. There might be a quiver. Let me move my face out of the way so you guys can see. So I'm going to go to item type. I'm going to go quiver, and we're going to go to arrows, chain, and on an implicit. I think this is the only way that you can get it, to my knowledge. Okay, there's no way that people all want divines for these are going to go down in price. No one is going to give you 2 divines for like most of this stuff. Well, okay, the rare ones maybe, but like Asphyxiax is terrible. This is like a couple chaos. So I don't know why people are inflating the numbers right now. This one has chain on point blank, so okay, maybe that could be worth something. But to get chain, I think there's only very few ways to get chain. So chain, PoE. If you have any questions on an item or something, you're always welcome to come to my chat and ask. But you can also always use the PoE like website. It's great. Like just type in PoE wiki on like chain, right? So say I wanted to look at what chains, what can give me chain. Okay, what's this? Wait, is this projectiles? Oh, 4% chance to be chaining. Okay, that's not good enough. Snake Pit is for spells. And so there's the Ascendancy. There's also, did they even mention the implicit? No, it doesn't even mention. No, it doesn't even mention the implicit. Okay. So there's very few ways to get chain in the game, and the one way that you can gain it, let's see if there's any. Projectiles cannot chain. There's increased chaining range, but there is 0 items that's showing up. The thing is that we can get the Ascendancy, or we can get the massive amount of damage. I feel like with Lightning Arrow, you have pretty good clear speed already, so I'll probably get far shot, and we can get focal point. And we actually need to get another projectile. That should be our next priority after getting this massive damage. I'm going to get the extra projectile. I'm going to do the Ascendancy. I'm going to get extra damage. And then later, if we want to spec out of this, we can get Ricochet, and that could be an option. That way, I'm still doing damage. Because this one is really much more valuable when you are actually holding still and shooting. And I like it because it has really good map clear, because I can shoot, move, and then they're going to start killing all of the other stuff. But I'm feeling like there's a little bit of lack of damage. So this is what I would do, because I'm going to go ahead and end this part of our little play session here for the YouTube playthrough. So I'm going to do the next lab, and this is kind of redundant. I feel like it's not necessary to show you guys this from the maps, but you guys get the basic ideas. And what I'm going to recommend you guys to do is keep on doing maps. Just keep on slamming more maps, just like I was, because usually I just say, okay, guys, I'm going to meet you guys later, and I'll explain these other league mechanics as we continue. But it's just like you're just doing maps, basically. Make sure you do roll them in the very beginning, all of them at least magic or higher, to get the bonus objective, because without the bonus, you're not going to get the bonus points to get that stream of consciousness, to get the other bonuses on the Atlas, the extra skill points. But that's going to wrap it up for part 1.5 is what I'm going to be calling it for. Maybe we'll just call it part 2, because like there's a lot of good info on this, but it is a lot longer than what I would consider necessary, so I'm probably just going to call it like part 1.5 optional or something like that. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like on your way out, and I'll see you guys in part 2 very soon. Peace out.